taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback from the University of Georgia, the 12-year vet, Matthew Stafford.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
On first down, Stafford here. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And, Charles, you see the numbers for Amari Cooper last week. 3 catches, 57 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
To throw again on second down. Stafford got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. Coleman has it here right side.
Stafford's pass. Complete.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
There on the tackle.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Now on first down, Drake again. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down. It's Coleman, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
On first down, Drake. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 16, Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
The 8-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 36-yard line.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman.
The pass.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Second and 3.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And now here's a carry heading left. Down right around the 25.
Number 21.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Packers nothing.
Second and 9 now. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
The pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Touchdown, Packers! Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Now a draw play with Drake. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
The 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 13 yards.
Short yardage situation. You have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does, to the tune of a first down.
On first down at Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
No gain on the.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A throw over the middle, taken in, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On second down at 4. Stafford, open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end.
Pass. Complete to Noah Fant. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Stafford on first down. Short pass caught by the tight end Griffin. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 22.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford.
Stafford's pass. Complete to
the offense on third down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third and a few inches. Stafford looks to throw again. He's got his man. It's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
To the air again, Stafford. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A A pickup of 2.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kenyon Drake. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Hardman on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Powering forward. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Cardinals who get the road victory. 24-21, the final score. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. 31-28, the final score. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10. At their own.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Number 21.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
At the 40-yard line.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Hands it off out of the gun. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10.
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
On the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off. Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tyler Higbee with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Abdullah, the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Amir Abdullah on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And the pass complete to Anunwa. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Quincy Anunwa. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
First and 10 at their own 24.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And some room to roam now. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll run on the draw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
9-yard line.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 40.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On the move to his left. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
To throw again. Stafford, he's got his big tight end, Fant. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Jordan Phillips.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken around the 12. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a handoff looking right. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On 1st down, Stafford here. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
Complete to a
line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the Falcon 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford on the screen. This is Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well. but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on second down. Stafford over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Number 21, the ball carrier.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
By Matt Ioannidis. A gain of 4. It's now second.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Offense.
That's Ryan Ramczyk, the former first-round pick. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete
to number 21.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Good for a Green Bay Packer.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. And now and it's a touchdown for the Packers.
Touchdown, Packers.
Man, it's good to see you out there, baby.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options, because right now, he's hurting them.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Stafford on 1st down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stafford. And this will be incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
A loss of 8 yards.
Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Stafford. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
The 15-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Packers, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.